I didn't know what to make of Zodiac when I first saw it at a private screening in 2007. The crowd was filled with die-hard David Fincher fans, and, like them, I was a huge fan of his work. Fincher was considered a movie maker god by this point, with such classics under his belt like Seven and Fight Club. Even his quote-unquote lesser films like The Game and Panic Room were better than the vast majority of movies released. And Alien 3 had gained newfound respect over the years and seemed to only get better with age. But as Zodiac unfolded before my eyes, I, like the characters, became a little frustrated. To me, Zodiac didn't seem to be about anything. It wasn't a traditional mystery or thriller. The characters seemed to be chasing their own tails. It had no exciting third act set piece or conclusion, and the entire film seemed to culminate into one man staring at another man without saying a word. Like all of Fincher's films, Zodiac was a technical beast, trucking along at a relentless pace in a slick and enticing fashion. It was a breezy watch, never boring or pretentious. The acting was solid. There were individual sequences that, on their own, were some of the most exciting, thrilling sequences Fincher had ever put together. And yet, as a whole, the film seemed to refuse even the most basic of movie mandates, to be about something. It wasn't about the Zodiac because he's never caught, and you never really see him clearly. There are shadowy figures that stand in as what the Zodiac may have been, but he never has a grand finale like the killer in Seven. He never espouses why he's doing these killings. And even the man who Graysmith believes is the Zodiac is not only never confirmed, we barely know anything about him. It wasn't about the cops, Dave Toschi and Bill Armstrong, because they are only the centerpiece in the first half of the film. Jake Gyllenhaal's Robert Graysmith taking the reins in the second half. But the film isn't about him either, because in the end, he's just another victim of the Zodiac. Not physically, but psychologically, as he never gets his man and his relationships have been ruined. It's not about Paul Avery because, like the cops, he becomes another victim left in Zodiac's wake. Tired, used up, being eaten alive from the inside out. The film Zodiac has so many blind alleys that there is never a satisfactory answer to anything that takes place. We don't even know why Graysmith is so obsessed with the Zodiac. Even his half answer about looking him in the eyes and knowing it's him still doesn't get to the heart of why he is willing to jeopardize his family for this random psychopath. I left the auditorium kind of bummed. I appreciated the acting and the film on a technical level, but to me, besides Alien 3, it was Fincher's weakest effort. But time has a way of revealing truth, and the truth is, Zodiac is a masterpiece, perhaps Fincher's greatest achievement. The things I criticized back then were the exact things that make it such a towering classic. Because Zodiac is all about losing. While most films focus on winning, a protagonist triumphing over the bad guys, good snatching victories from the jaws of defeat. Even in Seven, another Fincher film with an enigmatic killer, John Doe is eventually caught and killed. No matter how badly damaged David Mills is, there is still closure to the story. Zodiac had no such closure. Fincher had other things in mind, because what made the Zodiac killer so frightening to those who lived through his reign of terror was how he existed in their minds. Zodiac's ultimate triumph as a serial killer was not in jumping out at you from the bushes as you walk your dog, but making you think he could be in your closet or under your bed. He was the ultimate boogeyman, and like the great boogeymen of cinema, like Michael Myers or even the xenomorph from Alien, they can never really be caught or killed. Not totally. They are closer to specter than flesh, like a haunting apparition you can never quite get a handle on. Their greatest sin was not in killing bodies, but hijacking minds, not in kidnapping you and throwing you in the trunk of a car, but invading your dreams, the worst kind of violation. Zodiac is a film about failure. The Zodiac killer not only ruined the lives of the people he killed, but the lives of the people whose sanity crumbled in his wake in trying to catch him. Marriages are destroyed, reputations are ruined, lives are ripped apart. The characters in Zodiac are not there to fight evil. They are there to suffer. And that's what was so hard for me to accept in that screening in 2007. Zodiac is also about the information age. Long before the internet, It showed how people can create their own blind alleys from too much information, or rather disinformation. How perceptions can be distorted from looking too hard at something. How people can bring their own baggage to objective situations, and before long, things are too subjective to be of any use. To this day, no one knows who the Zodiac really is or was. As Detective Dave Toschi said in the film, too much time has gone by. People get old, they forget. But this was from a cop whose job is to catch killers. Evidence and details may have been lost, but that was never what the Zodiac cared about. His concern was transcending all those things to live on in the memories of the public, as not a man, but a force to be reckoned with, to be feared, pored over, obsessed about, and ultimately memorialized in videos such as the one you're watching now. In that sense, he has succeeded brilliantly. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like and subscribe button, as I'll be posting more content in the future. Thanks for watching.